Hi, I'm Dave Wilbur, the owner of the Rock Lab. I know you're not actually sitting across from me, but I'm going to kind of pretend that you are. Why are you here? Well, you're here to learn guitar, right? But why can't you just learn guitar anywhere else? Like, why can't you just do it for free? There are a million tutorials out there. Here's what makes the way I teach guitar different. First of all, I'm a very good teacher. I'm a good guitarist. Don't get me wrong, I'm a very good guitarist. But I'm a way better teacher than I am a guitarist. And I've developed a good curriculum, meaning a good way to take you from point A to point B to point F to point Z. In this first level alone, I'm going to teach you all the things you need to know to go from not knowing anything about the guitar up to playing what we call bar chords in a variety of different positions or shapes to give you different kinds of chords, to be able to play different styles of music like the blues or rock or punk or country. All these different styles are going to be open to go whichever direction it is that you want to go. But I've been teaching for a long time, since I was a young man. And I've had literally hundreds of people come to me from other teachers and they say, well, I didn't really learn anything from that guy. Matter of fact, I'm sitting across from the guy who's filming this, came to me in the first place because he had taken online guitar lessons. And he came to me in person because he had reached a point at which he didn't really make progress in those lessons. And trust me, he's not unique. I've, again, had literally hundreds of people do this. And he said, dude, I'm not learning anything online, but what I learned from you in the first lesson showed me that there's a way to learn, that there's an order to learning things and a way of understanding things that will enable me to go the furthest, the fastest. So you walk into a candy shop, if you've never tasted candy, how do you know what to get, right? Everything I'm going to teach you is on other websites, absolutely. But the order in which I'm going to teach it to you, that's mine. The way that I teach it is my curriculum. I've developed it over the last 20-something years of teaching. And it's a really good system. Literally thousands of people have gotten it, taken it, and run with it, and are now still playing guitar. Some of them not, of course. Some of them quit, and some of them get discouraged. Some of them, I don't know, join the Army. Actually, I do have a student who went and joined the Army, and I got an email from him when he was in the front line in Afghanistan. And he was using my method to teach the soldiers in the front lines up in Afghanistan. I know what you need to know to get you to be able to go the furthest, the fastest. Let's talk about cost. Is the program that we're going to offer you worth it? Well, if you were sitting across from me, literally physically sitting across from me, I'm about $82 an hour. That's $162 a month. Stretch that over 6 months is a bazillion. I'm not very good at math. So figure it out for yourself. 6 months with me video is a pretty good bargain when it's less than a month with me in person. If you were to take from one of my mini-me, I shall call them mini-me, at the basic teaching level, you're still going to pay I think it's $84 a month. This pays for itself really, really quickly. And as much as I love my teachers, and as much as I train them and certify them and make sure that they're good, I have people tell me all the time, well, I love taking from whoever, but he's just not you. Like if I sub for them, sometimes I'll rotate in just to kind of see how the student's doing. It's like, wow, little Jakey learned so much more when he was with you, Dave. And I'm like, well, yeah, because I'm the best. At least I'm the best at my school, obviously. And, you know, not to brag, but I think I'm a very good teacher. I don't know if I'm the best teacher in the world because I don't know other teachers. But I know I'm very, very good. And the results are what proves me right. That may not sound humble, but it's accurate. So why Rock Lab Mobile? Well, first of all, mobile means not fixed. I have a fixed location where I run my music school in Orem, Utah. But you can't always come to me. Oh, well, let's just do it first via Skype. That's true, you can do that. But there are also some certain hours that I teach, and if you don't fit within those hours, I'm not going to teach you. I got stuff to do. This way, it could be 3 o'clock in the morning, you just got off shift at the wherever Schmedco Burger, and you say to yourself, I'm going to practice guitar before I go to sleep. You know what? Great. You can do it, and you can be sitting across from me. I can be explaining what it takes, and you can make progress at 3 o'clock in the morning. The next day, you can do it on the bus on the way to work. Take the train into town? Great. Bring your guitar. You can practice on the train. Mobile means mobile, and it also means flexibility for timing. You need to watch that lesson again? Well, you don't want to have to pay me twice to teach you the same lesson, so just rewind me. Wait, what was that he said? The way that I teach is pretty straightforward. I'll teach you concepts, and then we're going to teach you songs that reinforce those concepts. For example, I might teach you 3 chords. Then I'm going to say, now look, there are a bunch of songs that use those same 3 chords. Oh, you learned what a bar chord is? Well, great. Here are some songs that use bar chords. And they're new songs. They're not, like, row, row, row your boat. They're newer, funner songs written in the last 50 years. Some songs on the radio right now, maybe. One of the ways that I teach that's kind of unique is I realize that there are some basic common ground things that we all tend to want to accomplish as guitarists. Everybody wants to play along to music that they like. The problem is, of the 7 billion people on the planet, there are 3 billion styles of music. So I'm going to teach you the chords that are the most common, that live in all sorts of different styles. I'll teach you the chords that live in rock, in country, in pop, in folk, in punk, in heavy metal. But if you could magically pause all the radios that are playing right now on the planet, all the Spotifys and Groove Sharks and iTunes that are playing in people's offices, and you could just magically pause every song right now, I would bet that 90% of the chords that are being played at this moment are one of the chords I'm going to show you in this first level. So you only have to learn about 28 chords, or chord shapes, and you've learned most of the chords you're ever going to need to know. But we're not going to do it just all at once. Bah, here are these chords. Bah. We're going to start off and build from a simple place where you can still play songs, but still a simple place, and move forward from there.